Hey everybody, I know I've been MIA for a while. I am sorry, but that also means today's vlog is going to be a little longer than normal because I've got some multiple topics to talk about. Nothing really big, but a little announcement about myself, and if you're interested in ever meeting me in person, I want to talk about the romance community and some trademark thing that's going on right now, and also some books that are releasing soon that I'm super excited about as a reader. Stick around if you want to know what they are. Hey peeps, thanks for joining me again. I am sorry I have been missing for a few weeks. Life has just been crazy busy at the end of April. And plus I got sick, which really sucks. But, you know, I'm better now, although I have a husky voice. No, it doesn't sound like that anymore. But it was really bad. I should have done a reading when it was like that. Honestly, I probably could have made $1 million off of it if I became a sex phone worker just for that period of time. Anyways, let's move on. I have an announcement to make. I'm going to be attending the 2019 Wild Wicked Weekend in San Antonio. I am so excited. I attended the one in 2016 and it was amazing. It was fabulous. It's a book convention, not so much an author convention, so it's more of a reader one. There's a little bit of everything, the cover models and book signings and panels, and if you want to come in and just chat with your favorite authors or meet new authors, it's a great thing. We're in the old Menger Hotel, which is like a haunted hotel. It's right across the street from the Alamo, and right close to the Riverwalk, which is amazing. I got to go on a horse-drawn carriage ride last time I went with a reader, Beth, who I really enjoyed meeting, and of course the author book signing. So I will hopefully have at least 3 new never been signed and released books by then. So I'm excited. Plus, you know what? It's in February and I live in northern Alberta. So anywhere I get to go in February that is warm, I am all over it. So hopefully I'll see you there. So it's Wild Wicked Weekend. I'll link to it in the bottom if you're interested in learning about the convention and seeing who else will be there. So check it out. Okay, that's one thing off my list. Okay, being a writer is very solitary. One of the reasons that I no longer am a full-time writer is because I'm single and I live alone. And when I was a full-time writer for 5 years, I gained 150 pounds and I fell into depression because I became a total hermit, which is so not my personality, as you can tell. You know, I want to write more than I am writing right now. But because I did fall into that depression, my finances are not such great shape. And I'm working a full-time day job to try and catch up and get my shit together again, basically. Sorry, you're getting lots of ums right now. Because I didn't make notes for this vlog. This is just all me chatting with you today. So you might get some ums and curse words that I'm trying not to use. Anyways, I do enjoy my full-time day job, but I would like it to be part-time so that I could write more because I really miss writing. But being a full-time author, completely only an author, is not healthy for me personally. Anyways, in order to solve this problem and some financial stuff and help get me into the swing of writing as an independent author without a contract with a deadline and everything, I have started a Patreon account. I'll link to it in the bottom to my page. And I have promised that I will put one short story, minimum 5,000 words, every month. And to get that, it's going to be exclusive only to the Patreon people. To get that, it's only $1 a month donation or support or whatever you want to call it. There's other levels, of course. There's $3 a month and $5 a month, $10 a month and $25 a month, including things like print copies of the books and getting to read chapters of the novel that I'm writing as I'm writing it and things like that, and swag and all these other things. But the point of it is multiple. Number one, as an independent author, I have found that I love the freedom of cover art, and I love the freedom of being able to write my stories the way I think they should happen, no matter what the length. I don't have to hit a specific word count of 90,000 words or 50,000 words or whatever for it to be considered publishable by the publisher, because I'm the publisher. I love that freedom. The other thing is I get to collaborate with other authors whenever I want, and I can throw something out like a side story to a different series, or like I'm doing with Patreon, I'm going to write short stories that feature characters from novels that I've already written in my other series and stuff, or characters that are in my series Overwatch that will probably never get a full novel of their own, but they're in each novel as a little side thing. So, readers always want to know more. Things like that. That normally, when you're under contract with a traditional publisher, you don't really get to do. The bad thing is, because I also work full-time, the day job, sometimes when I get home, I don't want to write. And without that contract and that advance from the publisher, I don't push myself to write when I don't really feel like it, which is not a good thing, because writing is a habit and a creative muscle that you want to keep using. I say it's just like going to the gym. When you go to the gym every day and you've done it for like 6 months or whatever, it's habit. It's not a big deal. You roll out of bed before you brush your teeth, throw your hair in a ponytail, walk out the door before your eyes are even really open half the time, and go to the gym and work out. That's just becomes habit, and it makes your life better. If you stop that habit, if you go on holidays for 3 weeks and you don't go to the gym, when you come home and you sit down or you try to go to the gym, everything hurts and it's hard and you don't want to. That's kind of like writing. Writing every day is a muscle, and when you do it, it's a habit and you do it. But when you stop that habit, getting back into it is, in all honesty, for me, it's fucking hell. I have a very hard time starting. Once I'm into it, I love it, but starting it again is very hard. Anyways, the reason I made the promise of a short story every month is because patrons at Patreon will be paying me. That's like an advance to me from a publisher, which means to me there's a contract there. You're giving me this money in expectation for getting that story. So it helps me because it makes me think like I have to do this. There's no I'm tired and I don't want to write, which I really need. I need you to kick my ass every now and then, okay? So if you're interested, for as little as $1 a month, you get a free short story. Well, an exclusive short story from me. It's not free because you're paying the $1 a month to support me. But link to my Patreon page down below as well. So check it out. Okay, now we're going to talk about something that's going on in the romance community right now. The romance community is really big, but it's also really small. It's kind of like high school, you know? You don't know everybody, and you don't really want to know everybody, but when something happens, everybody knows. Now, what is going on right now is an author, Felina Hopkins, has trademarked the word cocky as it is used in a title of a romance series book or something like that. I am not a lawyer. I do not know trademark law. Do not take my word as law. I am just offering an opinion and sharing what I know so far. Now, the first original copyright that shows up has her has her trademarking this word cocky in a specific font, which is what she uses on her cover and on her swag and all that. And I kind of get that because you're branding things and you want it to stay that way. Like, I mean, I use Read Something White Hot and I have my little SW with the girl on it. See, right there? And I want people, when they see that, to think of me and my books. It's on the spine. It's on the spine of my See right here? Of any of my self-published books. And it's on my swag, it's on coffee mugs and everything. I've never trademarked it. I mean, if somebody else started to use it, I'd probably get pretty pissed, but I'm hoping that my readers would recognize it. It's the same as the word, I have the Overwatch series. Now, Overwatch is actually a military word. There's no way I could trademark that. Well, actually, I might be able to trademark the Overwatch series as a used in romance, but I'm not going to bother, because part of the reason I chose that word is because it's a military word and what it stands for, and it's the name of the club in there. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Sorry, this is what happens when I don't have notes to follow. I babble. Okay, so what I was saying is, in a certain font, as a design to brand her series, I get that. I understand that. She should also trademark the name of the series, which is the Cocker Brothers itself. It's not called the Cocky series. It's called the Cocker Brothers. But her readers call it the Cocky series or another Cocky story. So I get it, in a way. Where things get a little iffy is, rumor has it that she's gone after some other authors who have the word cocky in their book titles. The only one that I've seen of that has spoken up and admitted that she has emailed and said, you need to take this book down, is Nana Malone, who wrote this book, Mr. Cocky, which isn't for sale anymore. And that sucks big time. I feel so bad for kind of everybody involved, because it's a misconception that all authors make a lot of money. We don't. There's very few authors that make the kind of money that Stephanie Meyers or Stephen King or Sylvia Day or, J.K. Rowling do. Like, we don't make that kind of money. Indie publishing has helped authors to make a livable income. Mid-list authors. So when something like this happens and court costs go up into the thousands, like $10,000 to $50,000 to $100,000, it makes it very hard to fight something like that. I saw Courtney Milan tweet that any of these authors that want to fight it, that have been approached by her, should start a GoFundMe. And they would probably get a lot of romance authors that are willing to fight this and would help donate. And I've seen other authors say, oh yeah, I'll donate to that cause. And editors and readers. Simply because it's such a commonly used word in the romance genre. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, part of me is like, did you do this and did you go after other people because any attention is good attention, even if it's negative? Or did you intend to do this just to protect yourself, and then, holy shit, it's blown up and you don't know what the fuck's going on? I have no idea. But if somebody came after me for using one of my titles, Unfettered, Unabashed, or the word Overwatch, I would be super upset. Or White Hot in my Read Something White Hot. The point is, I get something that's stylized and you want to protect it. But as you can see in this cover from Nana Malone's Mr. Cocky, it's not the same font that the original trademark for the word cocky was. And I don't think any readers that read the Cocky series, where your titles are Cocky Roommate, Cocky Cowboy, Cocky Senator's Daughter, are going to look at Mr. Cocky and think it's the same person. Never mind the fact that the author name is right there on the book. So they're going to know it's a different author. It's not the same series. Huge name author Carly Phillips has her Daring series, or Dare to Love series. And it became a Kindle World. Okay, now even before it became a Kindle World, she didn't trademark Dare. And the word dare, like her stories are all dare. Dare to Love, Dare to Desire, Dare to Touch. She also has another series, Going Down Easy, Going Down Hard, and they're all branded with fonts and stylized titles. Readers know when they're hers. When they read, like I wrote a story for her Kindle World. Mine is called Dirty Dare. And we all use the word dare in our titles to kind of connect it to her world because it's connected to her world. That is the romance community. We usually try to help each other and prop each other up because it's a battle. Almost every other freaking genre looks down on romance writers. So to have one romance writer start to go after other romance authors is going to make everybody get a little tense and a little protective and a little want to stand up for the little guys. And on Twitter tonight, some of us decided to have some fun with this whole issue and show some support for the little guys at the same time. What do you think? So, if you're an author and you have cocky in the name of your title and you have been served a takedown notice or something from Felina Hopkins, it has been suggested that you start a GoFundMe and fight it. And pimp it out. Let us know. We'll tell the world and we'll hopefully help you get some money to fight it. Because copywriting a series, trademarking a series or a logo is totally understandable. The font style that she has it in, if she wants to trademark that, I don't think anybody would argue with her. But trying to trademark the word in any font, in any book title, it's pissed people off. It seems selfish and way over the top, almost like a marketing stunt. Okay, that's that topic. Check. Now, there's some books coming out that I'm super excited about. Okay, so I found out that one of my favorite urban fantasy authors, Jennifer Estep, is starting a new epic fantasy series. And I was lucky enough to get an early copy of it. I can't wait. Okay, I'm lying. I've already read it. And I loved it. There is a review coming soon. I'm going to hold off on it, but you will know. So I highly recommend, if you like epic fantasies with kick-ass heroines and some blood and action, maybe a little bit of romance thrown in, that you check out Jennifer Estep's Kill the Queen. Link to it is in the bottom. You have to check it out. Actually, I highly recommend anything Jennifer Estep writes. The only series of hers that I haven't read yet is her Super World. I don't even know what it's called, but it's superheroes. But okay, I'm going to go on and I'm going to do a separate video about Jennifer Estep. It's coming. The final book in the Kate Daniels series is coming soon. Alona Andrews, writing team, husband and wife, have been posting excerpts and for months and months and months on their website, their blog, and it's killing me. I can't wait to read it. Part of me does not want this series to end, but the other part of me likes that they're going to end it because there's still other stories to be told in the same world. And I think it's important for an author to know when to end a series or when's a good time to end a series, because there are some out there who just keep writing and writing and writing and regurgitating the same thing over and over, and it's not good. I think that's important, and I can't wait to read it. Also with Alona Andrews, news that she is going to continue her hidden, I think it's called Hidden Legacy. That's what it's called. The ones with the white hot and yeah. Anyway, I can't wait. The next one's coming, and I hope they show more of the monster girl that grows. Sorry, did that mean anything to any of you? Did you get it? Have you read those books? Okay. Also, Faith Hunter's Dark Queen. Yay. If you read the Jane Yellowrock series, the Dark Queen is now out. Review coming for that one soon too, because of course I got it the day it released. Well, because I bought it. Like Kindle download. I like Kindles because They show up before midnight sometimes because I'm in a different time zone, so I get it like, feels like I get it a day early. I feel like there's something else I was going to tell you, another book that's coming, but I can't remember what it is. So let's go over what I covered. I'm going to Wild Wicked Weekend in 2019 in San Antonio, and I hope to see you there. I've started a Patreon account. Link is in the bottom. Some author trademarked the word cocky in the use of a romance series, and it's caused a little bit of an uproar in the romance community. And new books coming out. Jennifer Estep starting a new series. Alona Andrews ending a series. Alona Andrews continuing another series. And Faith Hunter has another book out in the Jane Yellow Rock series that just came out. So I'm going to talk about all of those books and more. You're going to see me talking about books a lot more soon, book reviews, because a lot of my favorite authors, their books are coming out right now. All right, I think that's it. If you have any other questions, I really hope that it wasn't totally a mess for you, because I made no notes and this vlog continued a lot of stuff. But hey, this is my life and I haven't been around for a while. I promise not to disappear for 2 weeks again. Thanks. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that little bell thing so that you get notices when I do another vlog. Because, you know, the more people that interact and place comments, the more vlogging I'll do. And if you want to hear my opinion on anything, put it in the comments or send me a message and I'll do a vlog post for you.